Hello, good morning, and welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge we have from 1938, the current format, Chivas Regal. Well, not really the current format, because in 1938 it was 86 proof and aged 12 years. Now it's 80 proof and aged 12 years. And I saw magazine advertisements recently as just 31 years ago showing 86 proof. And that is around the time that all these liquors were dropped from 90 and 86 proof down to 80. You look at so many advertisements. Doesn't matter what, a whiskey, doesn't even have to be whiskey, could be brandy, whatever. They're all saying 86 proof, 86 proof. That used to be the standard. Now it's 80. Okay, we won't get into all that, but that is the case that they gave me. Now, this is a Pernod-Ricard brand. And Chivas Brothers is a division of Pernod-Ricard, their Scotch whiskey division. Here we have J.W. Dant's blended Scotch whiskey. This is a liter bottle, 1 liter. That other one is 750 milliliters. This is 1,000 milliliters. The Chivas Regal 12-year, the Chivas Regal was $33.99 with the gift pack and the 2 glasses. So a good deal, $33.99. This bottle was $8.99 at Dornax. I repeat, $8.99 at Dornax for 1 liter of 3-year-old Scotch, blended Scotch whiskey. Now, there's a big essay on the back. The glare is bad. You might be able to see a big essay in very small print. So you might need a magnifying glass to see it. About basically a brief history of Scotch. Okay, now last night we did the Wild Card Wednesday, and I was running really late joining it. I probably shouldn't have joined it that late because it's like disruptive, you know. It's like here I am busting in, oh hey, and I don't. That's good, but on the other hand, I didn't want to not join and just ignore it like it didn't matter. But they had the vigil mass last night at 5 Central for the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary. So I went to that and then came home, started washing clothes, and also it just delayed everything. So no big deal. But I thought that it was disrupting John and Neil Georgia Beer Reviews Wild Card Wednesday. But this has like a texture, like little bitty lines all the way down. What do you call that? Like a ribbed texture. Interesting. Blended Scotch whiskey. It's got the typical things on there. Scottish flag, some flags. No, that's not the Scottish flag. I don't know what it is. Some kind of knight helmet, a shield, all kind of animals. Product of Scotland. Bottled by J.W. Dant Distillers Company, Bardstown, Kentucky. Heaven Hill, you know. Does it say anything about this one? How could you read this? Okay. True connoisseurs of Scotch claim they can detect the subtle flavor which derives from the fragrant peat fires used in drying out the barley malt. Behind J.W. Dant stands a long tradition of skill and experience, passed on from father to son, a tradition nurtured in the mountains and glens of Scotland. Yet J.W. Dant was from Kentucky, and he started a bourbon business. That's how the company got built, bourbon. But they got big, you know, and so you see they got to be a big company, and they started sourcing out and branding J.W. Dant blended Scotch, J.W. Dant gin, J.W. Dant vodka, J.W. Dant, and so on. So they make this one. They also make a J.W. Dant blended American whiskey. They make a J.W. Dant bottled and bond bourbon, regular straight bourbon, and so on. It's all owned by Heaven Hill. They got bought out so long ago. When, I don't know. But it is not an independent company, and neither is Chivas Regal. They got bought out in 1949. bought out in 1949 by Seagram's. And then Seagram's imploded, like literally went out of business, and put all their assets up for sale in 2000, the year 2000, with the flying cars. You remember the year 2000, they had flying cars and you could teleport to different places to visit people. That's how advanced the year 2000 was. And it was amazing. And you could order groceries from your house. All right. Now, in the year 2000, we learned about that in school, how it was going to be so advanced. And people wore these outfits with big collars, like science fiction clothes. Very, very impressive. And get that Superman comic book from or is it Action Comics? One of the two, because it's both Superman books, from 1976. Superman in the year 2000. And it shows what would be going on, and they all wear those long sleeve outfits with the collar. It's very amazing. Okay, now, so Pernod-Ricard gobbled up a lot of the assets of Seagram's, like their Strathisla Glenlivet Distillery, the Seagram's gin brands, also the Scotch whiskey brands, Seagram's Chivas Regal brand, the Chivas brothers, and the Seagram's 100 Pipers. Okay, so you might say, I came on to watch this for a taste challenge, not some history of Scotch, and hear about the year 2000. Okay, now I'm just telling us the year the buyout happened. So there's some gold Scotch. They're both gold, straight gold, so I don't have to worry about the appearance tipping me off. Some of these, the Scotch will be so light, you got to watch it because you'll see amber. The gold will look amber compared to the straw. Like, I know that's going to be the case with Cuddy Sark. Cuddy Sark's so light straw with that little green tint, that which is a Scotch thing, I noticed. But I'll have to be careful because with Chivas, it'll tip me off. Now, Chivas Regal hasn't been performing so greatly, so well. I thought, oh yeah, this is $33.99. It's going to kill all of these $8.99, $9.99, $10.99 Scotch whiskey. Is going to be like a washout, a joke. But it hasn't been the case. Yeah, it beat out Piper Dean. Okay, that's like the cheapest one you can get, $5.99. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's real Scotch too. It's not like some fake. I didn't say it was good. I didn't say it was real. But it wasn't a total blowout. You know, it's like you're watching a football game and you say, oh, we're going to be leaving and this is going to be 77-0. It's going to be terrible. Because this team is number 5 in the country. We're playing Northwestern San Diego State University College Technical Institute. But then it's the fourth quarter, and the number 5 team, this is college football, right? The number 5 team is winning 38-27, and you're thinking, what's going on around here, you know? In Northwestern San Diego State Technical Institute College Polytechnical has got the ball and driving. Now, I mean, they're not going to win, but you say, even though they're not going to win, why are they getting all this yardage? They done sacked the quarterback twice. They got an interception for a touchdown, and it shouldn't be like this. And I've been to many games in real life that were that way, and much worse. Okay, much worse, like Troy at Louisiana State University, Alabama Birmingham at Louisiana State University, and so on. But Tulane at Louisiana State University. But this was the same thing. Like the Piper Dean was battling, and I was saying, I can't believe it's battling. You know, it should just be no contest. Then we got worse. You know, the 100 Pipers from the same company, Chivas Brothers, Gaspar Gomez Echeverria, and the Diaz brothers. But the Chivas Brothers, I mean, you know, 100 Pipers is a 3-year age budget Scotch these days. Maybe in the 60s, they were trying to sell it as like a premium comparable to Jack Daniels type thing. But But there is a 12-year aged 100 Pipers, which we can't get, to my knowledge, in America. It's probably about $30 a bottle. But I was very confused. If you go, you can look at it from Tuesday morning, and I couldn't get a handle on it. And I was kind of like Rocky, you know, where they're saying he doesn't know it's a show. He thinks it's a damn fight. So, and I couldn't tell them apart. And the 100 Pipers won. And that's, I saw it yesterday, $9.99 for one bottle at Mathern's now. But some stores still have it, I think, $8.99. That should not be. That should not happen. A $9.99 bottle of scotch should not compete with $33.99. And the same thing happened with Sir Malcolm. I thought, you know, Sir Malcolm, wasn't any kind of blowout. So this one's got me really worried, because JW Dant has performed much above its price point. For $8.99 a liter, it should just be nasty. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't enjoy it. But it isn't. You say, but 12 years, 12 years. Yeah. That's right, 12 years in the barrel. But I've got Gibson's. It's 12 years in the barrel. And I just think it tastes bad. It's got off flavors. It's harsh. And the Canadian guys, some of them, they kind of walked away from my channel. Like, they used to always be commenting, oh, yeah, this, oh, yeah, that. And they were saying, I can't wait till you do Gibson's. Hooray, hooray. So when then I did it, at first I liked it. But boy, when I put it in competition, tragedy. It was like spirits having flown. Tragedy. And so I didn't really hear from them so much anymore. And I thought to myself, it's strange. Doesn't matter. You watch what you want. But I said, you know, they were all like in the cheering section, like, yay, hurrah, hip, hip, hooray for Louisiana Beer Reviews, wine, scotch, whatever, Canadian whiskey. And then when I wasn't playing according to plan, then they would turn their backs and walked away. It's peculiar. I have to call it like I see it. I understand people have their favorite drinks, but I'm not going to sit up here and say, well, let me, to myself, let me say this is really good because this person watched my channel all the time. I don't want to hurt my subs, guys. Is it nice to have a lot of subs? I suppose it is. It is. Now, of course, if you got 10,000, you know that not 10,000 people watching every day. They just have it and they never refer to it. Well, fine. But you can't get up here. I mean, you could. I won't. Faking it so that you can get big numbers and sell merchandise and get T-shirts and say, oh, if I get to this many subs, I'll put you in a sweepstakes and you can win a cutting board with my face on it. No. This smells like whiskey. You say, but the smoke, the peat, the smoke, the peat. Yeah, no, sorry. It smells like sweet corn, what you call that? Candy corn. Grain alcohol. I mean, this smells very basic. Making me think it's JW Dant on aroma. Making me think that. Nothing bad. It's nothing bad. $8.99, you know, no big deal. I can get American blended whiskey smell just like this, or essentially like this, that candy corn. There's no honeydew melon or weirdness like that you get with some of those American blended whiskeys. You get some strange aromas from some of them because they're so low quality. But this one doesn't have that. It's just a standard, solid, basic whiskey. You say, you mean like to mix with RC Cola after work? You get it from the gas station or whatever. Exactly. You don't do what I'm doing with it. Now over here. You get old musty wood, like if you ever go in these rick houses, they'd be moldy, like, and they got dust everywhere and the light is shining through it, looks dusty. It's like an old dusty room, moldy room, even cool in some parts of it. I've been in those places in Bardstown and Frankfort, Kentucky. This has that smell. Now, since it has that old wood musty smell, when I'm talking loud, it's making the glass ring. That's making me think it's the Chivas Regal. You say, what about the smoke? Forget the smoke. That ain't happening. Peat, we talking about this much. I suppose if someone smelled it, they would realize it was Scotch without knowing what it is, but I'm not sure that would happen. I guess they would, but it smells mostly like cornbread. You say, well, the hell, excuse my language, I shouldn't say that, but I do. I have a rough way of speaking. You might watch these videos and say, you're very common. I can't help that. I could help it. I could, maybe. A leopard can change its spots, right? No, can't. Wait. All right. Yeah, but bourbon has the, I don't know, it's hard. I think it's Chivas Regal, but I'm not too impressed. Okay. Taste time. Okay. Picking up a little peatiness now, that smoked peat. Hey, you know, I got to say this again. When you do these Scotch, or it doesn't matter, Canadian whiskey, bourbon, whatever, it doesn't matter. You do one against the other and then you keep switching the brands. It'll taste different every time. Now, why? It could just be me. You say, well, that's a variable. Maybe your taste is a rye or something. Yes, this is a distinct possibility. But I think more likely it's the fact or the phenomena that these whiskeys will taste different up against different competition. Don't know why, can't say, just seems to be. Yeah, peat and a little smokiness coming into play. So it's not all cornbread, grain alcohol, corn. Now it's got a little Scotch. So you wouldn't drink it now. You wouldn't taste this and think it was anything but blended. You'd think it was blended Scotch because it's not that single malt with that dough, bread dough. Then you get the smoke and the peat. This is the grain. You know, you understand what grain. We talking about corn, maize. If it was Japanese, it would be rice. You pick that up. There's no mistake in it. Is it a wonderful flavor? Depends who you talk to. You got some people can't stand single malt Scotch. They'll say, "Oh, it's too strong," whatever. And then there's other people I can't stand blended. They say it just tastes like grain. It's cheap. Some of it's not cheap. Go buy a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue Label. It's not cheap. But you get the factions. Do you have a right to be in a faction? Sure. If you're drinking it and buying it and tasting it, well, pick whatever you want to be in. Well, you're not obligated to be in any kind of thing. Huh. A tad bit more smoke, but I mean just like whoop, a little bit more. Is there more peat? There may be more depth of peat, but it's got kind of like a little candy note, like a yeah. If you made candy with like Karo syrup, but you didn't use Karo, you used Surefine. You like the store brand. So it's kind of like, kind of rugged, rough, ragged, jagged. You like jagged drinks? This might work. I hate to say that. I shouldn't be saying this on the air because Chivas Regal, you know, that's from a big company. They can come at you. You know what I mean? Now, my friend Paul, who's a corporate lawyer, said not only can they come at you, they will come at you. They monitor all this stuff. He said these corporations or family owned, they monitor videos reviews, written reviews on TripAdvisor, Yelp, whatever. If the person makes negative comments, they will target. Try to get the comment taken down. There's ways to do that. If it's videos, they may have their own robots, you know what I'm saying, that will go and automatically start to downgrade it or try to get it down. I have no proof to that effect. You know, I have no way to back that up. It seems plausible. We know companies do crooked things. You say, what about the government? Yeah, I know, but I'm not talking about the government right now. Look at the electric company in New Orleans hiring actors to show up at a city council meeting to pretend that they were from the area where a new plant was going to be built to advocate for it. That was a big scandal around here. So there's evidence right there. That's evidence right there that they will try to game it or corrupt it. But if Pernod-Ricard wants to come at me, let them do it, because I'm telling you the truth. This is not that great. Now, I don't know why they would do that, because I was bragging more than anybody on the Seagram's Distillers Reserve Gin. Did I not brag on that? That's from Pernod-Ricard. I was bragging on that to the hilt. So, hey. The Russian bots, says Scruffy's the janitor. Yeah, but it may not be Russian bots. That's just something they say on MSNBC all the time. It might be American bots. You know what I mean? French bots, robot. It could be anything. Okay, but I mean, $8.99 versus $33.99. It should be clear now, right? I mean, you know, the $33.99 is racing ahead, right? I mean, it's taking over the game. No, it isn't. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure which is which at this point. The video's been going over 20 minutes. Just that on its own should disqualify. I mean, that right there, you should say, oh, Chivas Regal is not doing the job. It isn't. It is not. Now, if this was Buchanan's, same price, $34 a bottle, I think Buchanan's would have destroyed all of those competitors. Clearly destroyed them. Well, I don't have a bottle anymore. I drank it all. Oh, if I was putting Buchanan's 12-year up against Chivas Regal, I feel sorry for Chivas Regal. And I mean that. I just think it would be a disastrous taste challenge. Once again, no embedded animosity. I'm not saying Chivas Regal is bad. Not at any point did I ever say it was bad. I said it was underperforming. Grain. Cereal grain. Oh, wow. I'm so excited about cereal grain. I'm being facetious. You know that. I mean, if I could buy Crystal Palace gin for $5.99 at cereal grain. Is it good? It exists. People buy it. This seems to have a little, and I mean a little bit more richness, and maybe there's that beeswax. Some of the better ones you get like a little wax note, but there's no way. Let's just say it's it's $8.99 for a liter. So what does that translate to a $7.50? That's $5.99. Isn't that the case? Let's see, 8.99 divided by 1,000 times 750. 674. Is this 5 times better than the cheap one? 5 times. 5 times, I think you'd have a hard time arguing that it's even twice as good or a half a bottle better, half a amount better. I really, which one would I buy if I was looking to buy either one? And I wouldn't be, because, you know, I'm just trying to do a long march through the brands. I'll never go back to, well, I might go back to Seagram 7 Crown, because that's a real winner in that class. If I find a good deal like my friend David did, $7, that's a crazily low price. But Seagram 7 Crown's got enough. Oh, I got to go to international market. I got to check, because, if I can find a Seagram 7 Crown with the old 66% to 34% straight bourbon, I have to buy that. Yeah, I saw some old advertisements. It used to be 34% straight bourbon. Now it's only 25%. I would have to buy it because that's a different recipe. But that's really good in its class. But I would get the JW Dance every time, because no, it ain't that great. It's ordinary. It's like, you say, well, you ate a Big Mac. Okay, but that's what it's like. It's just ordinary. You would enjoy it, probably. You might enjoy a Big Mac, fine. But you're not going to say, oh, man, this Big Mac is as good as that $11 burger I got at Yeo College Inn with that Angus beef. No one's going to say that, okay? But the one you ate was $4.69, and the one from College Inn was $11. And so, I mean, there's some, but then it justifies the price. You pay the $11 for the one at College Inn, you get fries with it. It justifies the price. I'm saying that the Chivas Regal ain't justifying the price. It's not tasting like a $33.99. It's, I don't know. I can't keep ranting on it. There's no point to this video. All right, morning, Ron. Morning to you, Jeremy. Okay, thanks for watching. I gotta cool it. I'm getting like wound up, you know, because of $8.99. I was worried about that when I went to sleep last night. I was thinking, I got a bad feeling about tomorrow morning, and the feeling has turned out to be true. Yeah, there's a little sugar there. I don't think you have sugar in the other one. I'll say it's Chivas Regal, but yeah, it wins. You say, oh, my team won. They won 33-28. Yeah, great. They won. There's only one problem. They were 27-point favorites. It's a problem. You got problems. You need to check your team. Your offensive line got dominated by Northwestern, San Diego State, Polytechnical Institute, and Art College. And you're playing Purdue next week on the road on ABC Regional Television. What's going to happen then? You say, well, they're not top 5. I know, but they're probably going to upset you, because you ain't going to be in the top 5 after this game anyway. Okay. All right, enough of that analogies. Okay, please be CR. Oh, 2 straight fiascos. That's the dance. Damn. When I saw that W, I knew that wasn't CR Crown Royal. Crown Royal CR. Oh, man. I cannot believe what I am dealing with. I said, golly, that's a lot of grain. Yeah, I said, I can't believe it. I didn't say I was worried about it. I didn't make the whiskey. I don't promote it. I don't market it. I don't make the wonderful videos on their website. You see what I'm saying? I didn't make the beautiful box that comes in. I don't make any of that. I'm just doing the video. Well, Crown Royal. Yeah, CR. Whoa, you drank too much. No, I mean, Chivas Regal, I got to say, the more we do this, the worse it gets. The more, has this happened before? Sure has. Will it happen again? I don't see why it wouldn't. The more we get into it, the worse it gets. Now, what's going to happen with King Robert II? Well, I suppose that Chivas Regal will whip up on King Robert II, because that's you could almost say a dreadful blended scotch. $18.99 for the 1.75 milliliter bottle. Beautiful glass bottle. The taste, it ain't much happening there. I mean, unless you like cereal grains that are, distilled and fermented. If that tickles your fancy, go ahead, buy it. There's a 12-year. I don't know what that would be like. But anyway, that is so bland. You would and rough. You would assume that the Chivas will kill it. Now I don't have much confidence, but I'm still going to put my money, figuratively, on that. But all bets are off when we do Clan McGregor. I really think, and I'm going to try to do that Sunday. It could be a problem, but I'm going to try to do it on Dawn Buster Sunday morning. I'm going to say now, I think Clan McGregor is going to beat it. Clan McGregor is $9.79 a bottle. Not only will it beat it, I think it'll be a clear winner. I think Clan McGregor will be a clear winner over Chivas Regal, and Clan McGregor has more character, more flavor, a better aroma, a better body, a better finish, an all-around better product. I'm saying that here on the internet. It's actually an older product. It's been on the market since 1934. The current Chivas Regal, well, I don't know when that 80 proof came out, but the 12-year age, been on the market since 1938. So get ready for that. If somebody asked me what scotch would you recommend, we talking about blended. I would say, without question, I would never hesitate. I would say Clan McGregor every time. Clan McGregor, Clan McGregor. It's inexpensive and it tastes good. And that's a great combination. Inexpensive and tastes good and can basically defeat any expensive one or, moderate price. Did it beat the Buchanan's? Didn't beat it, but it held its own against it. I think that is one of the hidden values in the liquor world, Clan McGregor. Fabulous product. Fabulous. You can't believe it. It's bottled in New Jersey. It's a homely little product, aged 3 years. You think, oh, this trash. Wrong again. It's a great one. The Cuddy Sark, it's going to beat Chivas Regal. It'll win. No age statement. It's going to win. Yeah, it's $13 a bottle, $14, $15 a bottle. It's going to win. Half the price is going to win. I'm telling you, it's going to win. J&B, don't even ask that. What's J&B? About $20 a bottle, 21, 22. I saw it yesterday, 23. $23.99 at Walmart. I got it on sale at $18.99. The J&B is going to beat Chivas Regal so bad, it's going to tell, that little bottle is going to talk to the other bottle and say, you about to get beat so bad. And that is no joke. Okay, thanks for watching this video production. I know it was long, but when you get these problematic situations like today, it's going to be long. Holy smokes. Well, there's your winner. I thought it tasted better. I thought it was the Chivas Regal, and it's $8.99 a bottle for a liter. Do you hear what I'm trying to communicate to you? A liter, not 750, 1,000 milliliters, not 750, 750. This is a champion product. They're out there, people. They are out there waiting for you to buy them. Thanks for watching this video production.